Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing two different eye looks using these brand new JUVIA Place 6-pan eye palettes. I just did the unboxing and swatches of both of these new eye palettes. They just came out like a week or so ago. And this one right here is the MAUVES palette. And it does come with the sleeve, but here is the 6 colors in the mauve palette. Super cute. And I still have my swatches on, but I did do it like a showing y'all each swatch. So if you hadn't seen that one and are curious to how well it swatched, go watch that video. But here is, and I kept them on, so here are the 6 shades in the mauve palette. These two look very similar. One's a little darker, but I wished there wasn't 2 colors that look similar. And then they also just came out with the Sweet Pinks palette, which is probably going to be my favorite. Also has a plastic. And here are what these 6 colors look like. JUVIAS Place, this brand is cruelty-free. And each of these come with 13.2 grams of product. These just came out. She also had like a brown 6-pan palette, or like a taupe. I think it was a taupe one, which is also new. And they also have, I want to say, 4 other colors that they've had. And I don't have any of those, but she just came out with 3 new ones, which I just picked up 2 out of the 3. I also picked up from this order this, which is the Saharan eye palette, and it came with the Saharan eyeliner kit, which came with a black and brown eyeliner pot and an eyeliner brush, and then the eye palette, which I'm sure most people have seen this because this has been out for a while, but it's new to me. If you haven't seen it, here's what the Saharan eye palette looks like. And I did swatch this off camera, which I'll show you what the Saharan colors are, which I will not be playing with this one because it's already been out. But I'll probably do a, like, trying out new products with that one. But I forgot to show you what the pinks, the Sweet Pink eye palette. Here are these colors. Now on camera, these colors do not look that bright, but in person, they are very bright and pigmented, almost like a neon-y type colors. But on camera, it does not look. But on top is the mauve, and then this arm is the Sweet Pink palette. So that way you can see what both of these look like. And on camera, these are a little brighter than what my camera is showing, but they are more of a cool tone. Let me see if that helps. So anyways, that's what these 2 palettes look like. And then the Saharan palette, you get 18 grams of product. And this is the swatches of the Saharan. Whoops. Which is kind of like a corally, peachy, brown, gold type thing. Very pretty, and I cannot wait to play with those. So one eye, oh, I already primed my eyes. This eye, the right eye, I'm using my NYX eyeshadow base. It's in the shade white. I primed this eye with, and that's the one I'm doing the Sweet Pinks with. And then the left eye, I'm using my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. And it's more of a skin tone color. It's in the shade cream. So, and I already primed both of those right before filming. And, so I'll be doing the mauves one on the left eye. And let's get started. I just wanted to get most of this off so I don't end up like rubbing it everywhere or whatnot. And I think these are pressed pigments. Most of these are. The mauve one has pressed pigments are shade 1, 2, 3, and 5. So only 2 of these are eyeshadows. The rest are pressed pigments. Then with the pink one, all 6 shades are pressed pigments. 1 through 6. If anybody was curious. So, let's go ahead and begin. And I plan on using all 6 shades. Oh, and I also got, they sent this for free, a single eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Angola or something. It's like a shimmery. I think I'm gonna use that on the mauve side, and I wanted to try out the single shadows as well. It's new to me. I've never tried them. And that was super nice of JUVIAS Place to send that with my order. And this is my second time ordering, placing an order with them. And I don't believe they didn't send anything free. And I had a bigger order, my first order, but that's alright. Maybe they're new. Because I didn't notice any single eyeshadows to buy on their website the past few times I've looked. So maybe that's a new thing. I don't know. So I'm going to try this out. And I think I'll use it as an inner corner highlight with the mauve. I think. I'm not 100%. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. So let's go in with the pink. The sweet pink. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, and I did keep the outer packaging real quick to show you. They matched what the actual containers look like. And they were all bubble wrapped, each eye palette, and then extra foam wrapped around it. So JUVIAS Place does, let me grab my eye brushes, does package their stuff up very well. Very impressed. Alright, I grabbed my eyeshadow, eye brushes, and let's get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this shade, and I don't see that they're named. I think they're just numbered, like 1 through 3, 4 through 6, because it just has numbers. So I'm going to go with this shade, the lightest shade. Then I think I'm going to go in this secondly, this one on my lid. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, this one on my lid, and then this one on top of the lid, and then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to, for my lower lash, go in with the brightest shade, and then go in with this other metallic under my lashes, and then this one is the lighter shimmer pink. I'm going to go in as my inner corner with that. So that way I can use all of them. One of the shades I'll be using twice. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. And let me find me a fluffy brush. Where is my color switch? Shoot. Normally I get all that together. There she is. There's a color switch thing. And this is one of my new brushes I got a few weeks ago. Luxie little fluff brush. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the lighter matte shade. And I'm just tapping my brush in. There's a little bit of kick up, which doesn't bother me. There's that. And these do not have mirrors. So with this one, I went in with my white, NYX white eyeshadow base. And make sure there's no creases. Okay. So, ooh, wow. So right now I'm using a fluffy brush, and I'm just tapping the shade on, shade number 4. It's pretty bright. This palette is bright. It doesn't look that bright on my camera, but in life it is. So it's quite pigmented. I'm going to take a little bit more, just tapping my brush in, and just tapping a little bit more. And I've got the brighter palette on a white base to help pop it out. That's what I usually use. And I use the NYX one a lot anyways. Alright. So this is very pigmented. It is blending out beautifully. It doesn't look patchy or anything. I know y'all probably can't see with my shitty lighting. Alright. A little bit of kick up, but nothing too bad, and that doesn't bother me. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in this is kind of a more dense, fluffy brush. I think it's called a blender brush. Blender, yeah. I'm going to go in with the second shade. It looks pretty dark, but in life it is pretty bright. And I'm just tapping this brush in, getting some pigment. Little bit of kick up, wasn't much at all. Tap the excess off, and I'm going to place this right above my crease. Ooh, that is gorgeous. I'm going to tap some over here. And now I'm just going to blend it. Blend the shade. I'm going to tap back in. To get it all evened. Ooh, that is stunning. My camera's not doing it justice, or my lighting. That is beautiful. And this blend, it put on the pigment really well, blended it. Excuse me. And I'm going to try to not spend so much time on the freaking eyes. Now I'm going to take I'm going to go in with this brush. It's more of a kind of fluffier type brush. And I'm going to go in with shade number 6 with this more tapered, fluffy. And I'm just coating it. More kick up. And I'm just barely tapping. But it's okay. So there's that. And oh wow, that is bright. And I'm just tapping it, tapping the color on my lid. Now my eyelid has a harder time with eyeshadow actually sticking to my lower lash. I'm picking up a little more of the brightest shade to add to my eyelid, and just tapping the color on there. And then picked up a tiny bit more, and now I'm going to run this into my crease, kind of blend the shade with the color above. like so. And since this is a pretty tapered brush, or pretty pointed, I'm going to go in with the same shade, number 6, the brightest one, and pick up some more color, and I'm going to run this under my lashes, because right now I'm just trying out the eyeshadows, and I'll put on the rest of my makeup later. Alright, so there is a little bit of kick up. Just a little, nothing too major. The colors are very pigmented and blend out beautifully. So I'm going to take the brightest shade, run it under my lashes. Oh, wow. And I never put primer under my eyes whenever I do my eyeshadows. But it is just very, very pigmented. And I'm just running the brush. And I'm just meeting. So there is 3 of the shades. So now I am wiping that bright pink off. Now we've got the 3 shimmer shades. And on my lid, I am going to go in with the first shimmer shade. If I could speak, I'm going to go in I think I'm going to use this flat brush, and I'm going to see how it does without spraying it first. So right now I'm just scooping up product. So here is the pigment, shade 1. And this is a, I want to say it's more of a sheer, like a sheer topper. And I'm just trying to get it in the corner of my eyes. This is beautiful. Very, very pretty. I'm going to go in with that same shade, pick up some more, and I'm actually going to spray it this time. I'm going to go in with my I Heart Revolution Fix and Spray, which is put in a different bottle, but I labeled what type of spray. I do wish that the Juvia Place palettes had mirrors. Alright, so I went in with the same shade. Here's what it looks like just on the brush. No spray or anything. Let's see if it makes it more bright. Yeah, it did make it a little brighter. Wow, that is stunning. Beautiful. I still have pigment on there. And I do have hooded eyes. Big time. Okay, so I already ran the 1 shade under there. Now I'm going to add this other metallic shade, number 5, which is stunning. I'm going to use this smaller thin brush to pick up some product. I couldn't decide between these two shimmers which one to put on the lid. But this one seems a little more opaque, and that one seemed a little more sheer, like more of a topper. Alright, so there's that. You know what? I think I'm going to spray it. Okay, so I'm just going to run this under my lashes. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. So this is a, like a darker pink versus the one that I put on top. So there's that. I really, really, really like this pink eye. Okay, so one more shade, which is the lightest shimmer, shade 3. And where is my... Okay, this is the one I like to use for the inner corner. It's a Luxie brush. This looks like a good inner corner highlight. It is quite pink. I prefer to use a lighter shade, but I want to use all 6 colors. So there's that. So there's that. I mean, it's definitely pink. Probably wasn't the best choice, but that's okay. I'll probably go in, I have a JUVIAS Place highlighter that I haven't used yet from my first order. I haven't done like a tryout yet. Have like almost a full face. I may pop that on top just to lighten it up a little. So that's what that looks like. It actually doesn't look too bad. So there is a little bit of glitter fallout, which is okay. I'm just gonna try to clean it up. So there is all 6 shades. I really like that. That is stunning. Now I'm going to go in with my newest favorite mascara from BH Cosmetics. It's the Stellar Lash. Here's what the wand looks like. I'm going to go ahead and throw some mascara on. I'm really loving this pink palette. This is beautiful. And I'm so excited they came out with a pink palette. Because I've noticed with the other previous palettes, they come out with a lot of neutral shades, a lot of browns, and just kind of on the boring side to me personally. That's why I've never really gravitated towards their eye palettes. But the ones I previous had quite a bit of different color shimmers and all that, and they had them like half price. So I was like, oh, you know, it's a good way for me to try JUVIAS Place out and get it on, you know, sale, half price. So that's why I decided to try them out, because the ones that I did get, does have a decent amount of color. So, since they were on sale, and I liked most of the color story, so that's when I decided to try Juvia's plates out. But I did not gravitate towards all their palettes, just to be honest. But definitely be using this pink one quite a bit. That is stunning. Alright, so that's the pink. I used all 6 shades. So, there's that. Now let's go in with the mauve. Get rid of that now. Here's what that looks like. And, oh my god, I have like a new room. Alright, so, let me get the first brush. Basically, I'm just going to use the same brushes. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, shade 4. A little bit of kick up. There's that. And I do wish they had mirrors, because it's kind of sucks having to put it down, pick up a mirror, blah, blah, blah. And this eye look is bright. Okay, so I picked up the lightest shade in the mauve palette, sorry. Ooh, that is pretty. That noise, that tapping noise, that clinking noise is my dog. Now I'm tapping in and picking up more product of the same shade. And I have a harder time seeing this eye, my left eye. So I just tap the color on. Now I'm going to blend her out. And I cannot see hardly without my freaking glasses. And I'm just running this on my eye. And this one I used the e.l.f. putty primer on this eye. That went on beautifully. That is a beautiful color. A little bit of kick up. Okay. So, I'm going to use this brush. And I'm going to... I've got to move those out of my way. Okay. So now... I'm going to use, now there's less shimmer shades in here, and these two look very similar. Definitely swatch, they look the same. I'm going to go in with this shade, the second shade in the palette, which is a matte with a little bit of glitter. Definite kick up. So I'm going to tap that off. So it is a darker color. Sorry, I have like no room. And I'm going to place this right above my actual crease. Kind of like on my eye bone. And I'm just tapping this beautiful color. Placing the pigment down. And now I'm going to blend her out. And I am definitely not an expert with makeup. I just like playing with makeup. I used to enjoy makeup back in the day, then I quit for a long time, and then this year I've gotten back into makeup. It's been a new passion of mine, and I've really been enjoying wearing makeup every day. I love doing eye looks. I love playing with eye palettes. So, I've had fun getting back into makeup. It's fun creating eye looks and seeing what you can come up with. it is kind of stressful, and like, what the fuck colors do I use? How do I use it? I want to use all the colors. Okay, so we've used this one and that one. Now we're gonna, this is the lighter of those two. It's like a plummy color, is what it kind of reminded me of. Like a plummy shade. Definitely a lot of kick up. So there's that. I'm going to move this out of my way. Okay. So it's that pointy, fluffy brush. And I am just going to place this. So I have a hard time placing shadow on this eye. And I can't freaking see. And I'm trying to make it where y'all can see. Alright. I'm going to pick up a little more color. I had to bring it up closer so I can see. Okay, so I've placed it down. It did really well. So now I'm going to run whatever's left into the crease, like so, to kind of blend the two colors. And now I'm going to use the same brush. Now I'm going to take the darker shade, tap my brush into it, and run this under my eyes. I'm just barely tapping. Go away, darn flies. Damn. Alright, so now I'm going to run this, the darker shade, with this pointy, fluffy brush. This is a beautiful plummy color, I guess you'd call it. So this is going to be kind of like a smoky eye. This looks like it'd be a good fall palette too. The mauve one. There's that. I really like those colors. Okay, so I've used 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have this like sheer, like topper shade, and then a metallic-y shade. And so down 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take this one, number 5, the more sheer one, pop it on my lid. And then I'm going to take this 6 shade and run it under my lids, under my lashes. So, I'm going to take this bigger one and take shade number 5, the more sheer, and put that all over my lid. There's that. And I'm going to do it non-wet at first, just to see how pigmented it is. And then I'll spray it. That way we see what it looks like just going on as is with the brush. And a lot of people place these metallic shimmer shades on with their fingers, but I like to use a brush in it, and so if it doesn't go on too well with a brush, you can just spray it. So that's how it looks, not sprayed. I'm going to pick up a little more of shade 5, and then I'm going to spray it and pop it back on there. I've always got hair and fuzz. Alright, that is beautiful. Look how much brighter. Stunning. Now, I got the single shadow scent in my order, and since it's a light shimmer shade, I'm going to use that as my inner corner, just so I can use all those, because there's probably not a lot of reviews on the single shadows. I didn't even know they had them. So there's that. That looks stunning. Beautiful and glittery. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to take the last and final shade. I'm going to use this smaller thin brush with number 6 right there. And run that under my lashes. I have hair. And I have hair because I got lots of cats. Okay, so I picked up some product. Well, I think the mailman just delivered some stuff. Alright, so I'm going to place the darker metallic-y shade right under my lashes. Oh, y'all can't even see. Sorry, I have a hard time seeing this eye. That helps brighten it up a little, because it was dark under my eyes. That is a pretty shade. I'm going to go in with a little bit more. Shoot, I can't remember if I sprayed it or not. Damn it, I don't think I did. But I will this time. Because I think I did with the other eye. I think I did spray it. Yeah, I did. And that made it more vibrant. And now I'm just like, you know, blending it out. That is very, very pretty. I really like the mauve look. And definitely a good colors to transition into fall, I think. Or even kind of spring. So, I used all 6 shades. I used that one first, that one second, that one on my lid, third, that one under my lashes, that one on my lid, and this one under my lashes. So, I used all 6 shades in the mauve palette. And so, I'm going to use the single shadow. Why not? And it's really big. God damn it. I did that last time. Look. It does have, so it's like a metallic-y. And I'm glad that it has the actual name on the back. This is way bigger than even these in there, I think. Okay, so I'm going to use my little inner corner brush. I'm cleaning it off. Trying to get off the pink shimmer as best as I can. I'm even wiping it on my white. Alright, so now let's go into this. Little bit of kick up. I'm just literally brushing it in there. So there's that. That looks gorgeous. And I think I'm going to spray it. Just a little spray. And let's pop it in the inner corner. Let me blend it out. I think I put a little too much. Let me take a little bit of the chunk off. Alright, that is gorgeous. That is pretty. Let me run it under there. So that is the shade Angola. There's the shade, which will be beautiful on the eye as an inner corner highlight. It's almost like a slight peachy, pinky, more peachy shade, I guess. I think it actually looks just fine. So, yeah, that is gorgeous. So, that was fun. Let me put on my mascara. And I'll tell you my final thoughts while I'm putting the mascara on the other eye. I really liked both palettes. They both performed beautifully. The pink one is definitely a bright palette. I would say definitely more of like a neon. And the mauve palette is definitely more of a muted, cool toned, kind of toned down. I think would look cute for fall. Like a girly, fall-y look. Damn it, I just got mascara on my... They both went on beautifully, very pigmented, blended out, worked beautifully. The metallic shimmer ones worked great, not sprayed. They worked even better sprayed, so they can be used either or. I don't know what else to say. There was a little bit of fallout on this side. There isn't any over here. But the bright pink definitely had a little bit of fallout, which wasn't that bad at all. But the mauve side, no fallout. So you could actually put on your eyeshadow after you do your face or before. So yeah, that's good. No fallout and barely any with the pink. Little bit of kick up with both. More in the pink. I think because they're more brighter shades, those tend to do that. But yeah, they both performed beautifully. And I'm very happy and impressed with both palettes. And I don't know which one will be my favorite. And if you get mascara on your eyes, wait for it to dry. Take a Q-tip. And it's all I'm doing is separating my lashes. Take a Q-tip and flick it off. And so yeah, I don't know which one is my favorite. I really love this bright. It's like, bam, bitch, I'm here. And then we got the more toned down mauve look. I don't know which one my favorite is. The mauve one is more wearable, but I like the bright shades, so I like both. I'm very happy with both and glad I got them. And I don't know which one my favorite. I like them both, I think, the same. Except for the pink one does have more shimmers to choose from. And this one just had like a shimmer and then one metallic. To be honest, I think mauve shades look better on my skin tone versus the bright pink. Excuse me. but I do love the bright pink. In fact, I think both would actually look cute together, to be honest. I do have these two. I think I'm going to do the neon. These are both LA Girl. I'm going to do the neon pink and then this like mauve-y, purpley pink shade. I have them swatched. It's these two shades. I'm going to put those in my waterline. So I'm going to do the neon pink with the neon eye. Let's see. I think my favorite is going to be the pink. The pink eye. Let me know down below which eye you liked better. The bright pink or the mauve tones. Let me know down below which eye you like or which eye you prefer. And let me know down below if you picked up any of these new Juvia Place eye palettes. And let me know if you've tried Juvia's Place before, if you don't have these new palettes. Oh yeah, this definitely matches the eye look. I cannot fucking... I love these LA Girl eyeliners. Yeah, that matches quite well, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it matches like the berry tone, and then here's the neon pink. Yeah, that's a cute look. Now I need to finish up my face, which I have Juvia face stuff, base, highlighter, blush, and lipstick. But the lipstick that I did purchase is like a brown, which the lipsticks are new as well. They came out 3-4 weeks ago, which I grabbed a brown, which I don't normally gravitate towards brown, but I did want a variety, and I only have a few like tannish brown colors, so I wanted to pick up something different. Plus fall's coming, so I do have a new brown lipstick, but I also have a like a berry color liner that I purchased that's new from Juvia Place. So probably won't use the new lipstick because it doesn't match at all, but I'll use the eyeliner. But so yeah, I think I might do a video trying out, and to finish my face up, trying out my new Juvia Place products that I haven't tried. I have swatched, just not used it on my actual face yet. And I liked this single eyeshadow. I mean, looks beautiful. So yeah, I love everything I got and got to try out. And thank you, Juvia Place, for sending this single eye color out to me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. There's another quick look of the sweet pink palette and the mauve palette. Yeah, I like it. I think I like this one more because it's definitely, you can wear it all year round. But yeah, I think it's super cute. I love it. Definitely recommend. Just on first impression, it worked beautifully, and highly recommend Juvia Place. Go check them out. Bye guys. And they are cruelty free. Alright, bye guys.